Welcome to this video, and we will see how to install Joomla very easily with Docker. First thing you need to do is to go on the official Joomla image on the Docker website, and there we scroll down, and at some point we see this configuration file, which is a compose.yaml file. I will simply click on copy. I don't need to understand what it means, what it does. I just click on copy. Then on my own computer, I've created a video. I've created a folder here. I called it video. And what I want to do is to create a compose.yaml file to paste what I've just copied. So I could create this file any way I like. Here I will open the terminal because anyway I will need later. And I will type code space dot. I'm on Ubuntu, and this will open automatically Visual Studio Code, but directly in this right folder. So I click on the New File button there, and I say that I want a new file called compose YAML, and I will simply here paste what I had copied. Right, I save this. I go back to the terminal. All I have to do to have my Joomla website up and running is to type docker compose up detach. And basically that's it. Now everything is getting ready. All I need to do is to go to my browser and go to localhost 8080, which is a port on which my website is running. At the moment, it is not completely ready. It's still preparing itself. So if I open Docker Desktop, right here, I see indeed that I have my video Joomla instance having two different containers, one for the database and one for Joomla. So all I need here on my slow computer is a bit of patience. Yep. And now Joomla is ready. And this is the front end, administrator, and this is the back end. The login and the password are actually mentioned here. In the Joomla section, you will see that the login is Joomla and the password is Joomla secured. But as you can see, actually, I did not even have to install Joomla myself step by step. It was already pre-installed for me with the information given in the compose.yaml file. So let me log in here, Joomla at secured. And yes, it does work. So fine. The next thing I might want to do, if I wanted to edit some file, so here my website is online, for example. If I go to Visual Studio Code, here I've installed a Docker extension, which another container dev container extension, which allows me to see all the containers which are there in my Docker environment. So if I right click on video Joomla data and I click on explore in a dev container, then actually I even have access to all the files of my Joomla instance. So I just have to wait here a little bit for the connection to be made. So the first time it takes a bit more time. And then as soon as it's ready, we will see that we can edit, for example, what I would do here is to edit the configuration.php file to make a very simple example. And I will set the website offline. There is a parameter there at the start of the configuration.php file. So sorry, I'm here on a slow computer, so it takes a bit of time. to enter my container for the first time, obviously. And while it's running, I can show something. Actually, if I go to Docker Desktop, I see now there is something new, which is precisely my uh, Visual Studio thing, which is now being loaded. Yeah, so here it's ready. I can trust the author. The author is myself. Good then. If I click on configuration.php, just to make a simple example, so I'm seeing all the files of my website. Oh, sorry, configuration.php. And let's suppose I change something. Instead of saying offline is false, I say offline is true, and I save. I go back to the website. If I refresh, my website is offline. So indeed, I was editing the correct configuration.php file, and if I edit my PHP files, it has a direct impact on my website. So this was it for the demo. So the only thing you have to know, go to the official Joomla image on Docker, you copy, paste this configuration compose.yaml file on a local website, you run the command docker compose up --detach, and your website is ready basically. Thank you very much.